Welcome back to Goodfellas Garage, ladies and gentlemen. I know I have been gone for quite some time. I have been busy with business.
Business. Numbers. Is this working? Yes.
Yay!
But today, we're gonna do some work on my Crown Victoria. It's been sitting for months. I haven't touched that car, and as the car has been sitting around, some stuff started to break in it. It's just falling apart. So, without further ado, let's get to it. And as you can see, I have been actually decorating the office a little bit. I'm slowly getting there. We got the most important poster here. But today we're gonna do some work on the Crown Vic, and mainly I'm gonna replace the steering wheel on the car. I found a brand new replacement. This part is actually obsolete. I found one on eBay from a Ford dealer. As the car was sitting around, the sun visors broke down. They just completely disintegrated, and this part is obsolete as well. You can't find it anywhere. So I had some black ones sitting in the house. I have a stockpile of parts for Crown Vic, so I guess we're just gonna have like a two-tone going on. But I'll see if these fit. And this is probably one of the most annoying steering wheels to replace on any car on the planet, because Ford redesigned this steering wheel in 2005. They redesigned the column, the steering wheel, etc., etc. And the older ones, there used to be like two bolts behind the steering wheel, and you remove the bolts and the airbag comes out. But Ford said like, hey, we're gonna save millions by eliminating these two bolts. I'm gonna install some retarded clip system. There's like a spring in there, like a little metal spring, and then you have to insert like a Allen key in here and kind of press that spring, and it will release the airbag. And this is very, very frustrating. I know I'm gonna spend like 40 minutes trying to figure out where that spring is, because you can't see and it's just going by feel, and it's not a guided hole. So I really want to meet the engineer who designed this, because if I do, I will knock his fucking teeth out, because this is the problem with engineers. These assholes never actually go into the real world and see the shit that they engineer, how easy it is to remove and fix and replace. So, but anyways, that's the rant for the day. Ignore this car. I'm gonna go. I got another warehouse next door, a small warehouse, because I've been running out of room. And actually, I cleaned up in here as well, like, you know, trying to organize. Got some closets and stuff. But let's go get the Crown Vic. Door weighs a ton. Ignore this car. And there it is. Let's see, do I have the keys? The keys here. All right, let's get it out of here. Oh, it still has juice. I'll be sitting on a trickle charger, and this is what happens when cars sit. All right, let's get it out. Alrighty, so I'm gonna begin the fiddling process. I'm sure this is gonna be a pain. Make sure you disconnect the battery before you do this, because you don't want to get blown away by the airbag. So let's get to it. Okay, so this was actually easier than I thought. Usually it takes about 45 minutes, but for some reason this one gave in much quicker. But now the process of removing the actual steering wheel, which is also very complicated, because you need a jaw type puller, and it's not like a typical car. Most cars, you remove the bolt in the center and you kind of, you know, tap the steering wheel and it comes off. Not on this car. It is on there really permanently. So I think it's a Torx 50 or 45. And then we gotta get a puller. I broke a couple of pullers in the past to try to get these off there. They're on there very, very strong. So. Alrighty, ladies and gents, I got my puller on the steering wheel, but before I actually begin, what I usually do is I put this nut right at the base of the puller instead of pushing against the steering column threads, because you will pretty much ruin them. I like to do that so that I damage the nut instead of damaging the threads on the steering column. So it's pretty important. There we go. There we go. This mofo is on there. I hate removing these steering wheels. They're a pain in the ass. All right. Let's go get a new one. All right, technically speaking, you're supposed to replace the steering wheel bolt. It's a one-time use, but the steering wheel is on there so tight you can drive without this bolt. It'll never come off. So. Alrighty, ladies and gents, that's one brand new steering wheel installed. I'm gonna keep the wrapper on it forever. So I'm gonna pretend this is a brand new car. I'm just kidding, of course, but that's your steering wheel. This is a steering wheel, actually, it's a leather wheel instead of the rubber one. The rubber ones are discontinued as well, but this one has controls for the audio. Some of the newer cars are already pre-wired for that. I think old 2011s were. It doesn't really matter for me because I don't listen to the radio, but if they're not wired, you can just run one wire and you can use audio controls, but I'm pretty sure they are. We'll test them out later. So let's do the headrest, see if they work. Well, ladies and gents, these are the visors that I have. They appear to be identical.
Identical.
Well, almost identical. There's a little like a groove in here. This one doesn't have it. This one has some fancy stitching here, and this one does not. But these are from an older car. But here's what happened with Ford is I think somewhere around 05 or 06 they redesigned the sun visor. God knows why, because the older cars don't have this problem. They inserted some kind of a spring in here and it breaks, and you get this, and that one is on the way too. So so let's change them out. We have a two-tone going on. Well, I already have black seat belts, so I think it's gonna work okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's a new look. I think it's okay. I mean, it's not, I guess it's not perfect, but I got black interior, so I got black seats, black carpeting, black seat belts. It's all right. I mean, this is not a show car or anything like that. So let's take this off. So we'll break this in. All right, looks pretty good. That's an accomplishment for today. So that's our quick video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It won't kill you. I don't really ask for much. Thanks for watching. Peace.